I am very glad that Helene went before me. I'm just getting over something, and if I went before her, I'd be afraid I would have killed her. I'm sorry. Like, I thought I had COVID. It was actually worse than COVID. I had pertussis. Anybody know what pertussis is? Whooping cough. Yeah, it's 2025, and I'm dusting off the Dickensian street urchin cosplay. That's what I'm doing with my health. Anyways, I've recently been described as having bisexual housewife energy. Thank you. Despite looking like a QAnon Ron Swanson. But no, I get it. Like, if you spend time talking with me, I mean, I get it. Like, this right here, this is not a stage affectation. I'm gonna do this the entirety of the night. This voice, like, I'm stuck with this. But I get it. Like, you know, there's some people out there that don't understand sexuality is not a choice. It really is not. You are who you are. Because if it was, I know for a fact I would be gay. I would. It would just explain so much about me. Like, I'm needlessly catty. I used to manage a Yankee Candle. There was a couple of you are out there. Thank you. I may or may not have the original Broadway cast recording of Les Miserables on a 4 CD set in my car right now. Thank you. But no, I'm mayonnaise on white bread heterosexual. I met my wife in the most super macho way possible too.
He's recording.
Community theater.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. Am I anyone?
Helene was talking about being old. I'm at a weird age. I'm going to be turning 40 soon. Don't applaud. Thank you. I got one tiny applaud in the back. Singular, one clap. I'm worried though that I'm not aging gracefully into middle age. I'm worried that I'm just going like head first into old man. I'm not doing cool stuff anymore. Like, I'm bird watching now. And I'm from Worcester, okay? White Dorchester, as Lloyd put it. We don't have exotic birds to be watching in Worcester. If I want to see an interesting bird, I have to hope the Red Sox are playing the Orioles. Like, that's the only chance I'm going to get to see a bird that isn't the pigeon. But I like the pigeon. I think the pigeon's my favorite bird. I think the pigeon is a maligned animal. Thank you. Somebody likes the pigeon. You're gonna love this. There are people that don't like the pigeon. They think they're dirty, gutter birds, rats with wings. They say all this terrible stuff about the pigeon. But genetically speaking, pigeons and doves are the same exact animal. There is no difference between the pigeon and the dove. But some people will like doves and hate pigeons. Those people are flight supremacists. They'll have thank you. They'll have a Blue Jay Lives Matter bumper sticker on their car. They won't have a problem with crows. They just don't know why they need their own month, right?
Thank you.
And then they'll feel like they can say that because they have a friend that's a raven. And some of you like bird puns, some of you don't. I appreciate your condor. Anyways, I have more, but not much time. I had my 20th high school reunion not that long ago. It wasn't great. I found out I'm the most famous person in my high school graduating class, though. Yeah. No. It's 7 o'clock on a Friday, and I'm telling jokes in a basement in Hamden, Connecticut. It's not going well. But I was in 3rd place for a while, if you believe it. I had to get past Jimmy, who got stabbed in the head at prom, and Nina, who was a grandmother at 32. So you can trip over that bar. You just have to get over it. That's all that matters. But apparently, like, my classmates think that I'm famous because, you know, I do stand-up, obviously. I'm a writer. I do a bit of acting as well. I was in a Mark Wahlberg movie. That's about it. And thank you. And when you're from Massachusetts, being in a Mark Wahlberg movie is like working with the Pope of Massachusetts. If the Pope committed a hate crime in the late 80s. Like I said, I'm also a writer. I was out in Los Angeles a few months ago. I had a meeting with Nickelodeon. There's a script that I was pitching. It's a spin-off of Transformers. It's called Sysformers. It's about robots that don't change into anything. And they all have strong opinions on where you can take a shit. Sysformers, exactly what meets the eye. There's a very narrow margin of people that are old enough to appreciate that joke and open-minded enough to actually laugh. I thank the one of you that fits. No, like I said, I'm at that weird age where I'm starting to like fall into nostalgia again. I started listening to the band 311. Thank you. Yes. Nothing screams authentic reggae like 5 white dudes from Omaha, right? But I was curious where 311 got their name. It's an interesting name. Turns out 311 is the Omaha, Nebraska Police Department code for indecent exposure. Yeah, they thought it was funny, so that's why they went with it. What's really funny though, police department codes are not universal across the US. So a 311 in Omaha is different than a 311 here in Hamden, different than a 311 out in California. Anybody want to guess what a 311 in California might be? Possession of child pornography. Yeah, puts their song Come Original in a new light, doesn't it? Whoa, amber is the color of the alert on my cell phone when they come up on Spotify now. That is my time. Lloyd, please get me off this stage.